What's shaking that pea?
Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that Raptors game, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the center position. And for Toronto, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Finley. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taking his game now to another level.
And this stage of the season, Doris, it is safe to say we know who the true contenders are.
For the most part. But we have seen play-in teams from either side of the bracket make a deep run. And I don't want to rule anything out. We tip it up for a reason.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. MP against Bridges. Brunson surveying the D. Walk up 2 there.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Darko.
And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. He'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so here is New York. The Raptors getting the bucket. And that one is good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Pass to Pirtle. Now, here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And, guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And, Shams, we appreciate the report. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Quickly's got his second bucket of the night.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. His three-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Now here's Brunson. Last game he had 28 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now here is Pirtle. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Finley the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. Driving in. He gets that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Barnes. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Here's Barrett. Barnes trying to free himself up. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
A floater, and it's laid in by Brunson.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Now, Quickly. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. Off target from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 4. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And for me, guys, that's what I call a character game. I mean, they're easy to just let that one go and get ready for the next one, but they fought back. I mean, and that mental fortitude that they displayed there is one of the reasons why they're such a good team.
MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by New York. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And the rejection by MP.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now, here's MP. Really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Mavericks.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Here's Hart. 9-point game. Towns kicks to Bridges. No good from outside. The Raptors have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Hard against Barnes. Barrett with the ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against Dallas.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And here's Brunson after R.J. Barrett hitting the three. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And it's a completely new group for... Olenek the pass to Barnes. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's MP, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Finley's got 6.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now here's MP. He has 6. Let's go. It's hauled in by Achua.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Mavericks was all business. He scored 21 points and made the most of his opportunities from both the floor and the line. Just another of what has been a string of terrific games from him. He's been really rolling. Guys?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The tray. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's MP. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Count it. Bridges has got 6.
Yeah, crafty move by Mikal Bridges off the pick. Just gets into some space and makes the shot.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson, and Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Raptors leading by 11. On the wing, MP. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Barnes. Quickly with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 to shoot. Hurdle with a screen on Anunoby. Finley. And the Raptors miss again. Knicks trail by 11. And here's Towns. Anunoby finds Bridges. Here's Hart. Anunoby outside. Back to Hart from past the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. On the wing, MP. Back to Barnes. Here's Quickly. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 7.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Anunoby outside. Hart wide open. He fires. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pirtle dishes to MP. Driving the lane. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Raptors leading by 11. And here is Barnes. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And that one's good. MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to